My time spent at the factory, man. I've been building this up. I've been telling you guys. I'm gonna tell you this story. So here it is, man. So we're gonna take you back to I think like early 2023, so early last year, or early I think like 2 years ago. So around 2 years ago, right? I was working through this what is it, a temp agency, right? I had never worked for a temp agency. I just heard that it could get you employed quickly, and so um, I went to this temp agency, right, and they told me that I was gonna be building fences, and I'm thinking, right, I don't know anything, right, so I'm thinking that we're going to be building the wood fences that you would see at houses. So I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's fine, I'll do that. That don't sound too bad. And they were like, okay, we'll pay you this much for this amount of time, and then if you get overtime, if you get overtime, then you're gonna make this much money, right? So I'm expecting to leave with like 4,000 at the end of the month, right? And so whenever they send me the location to go to the place that we're gonna be building the fences, right? I did not know that they were gonna be sending me to a factory. So I get there, and this is like the first day. So I get there, and I'm looking around like this does not look like we're gonna be building any type of fences for houses. So what am I doing here? So I go in, and then they're shooting me the whole rundown of what we're gonna be doing, and I'm sitting there like, bro, we're about to go in there, in that building right there, that rundown ass building, we're going in there. Yeah, nah. So anyways, he's giving us this motivational speech like, man, you could buy your own house, you could buy you a new car with it. Like it's just all is what you take from it. But I didn't know the demographics that I was working with, right? I didn't know what type of people I would be around, and I'm gonna get to that shortly. And so we it's around time for us to go in and start working, which I didn't know we were going to be working like on the spot right then and there. I didn't know we were going to be working right then and there. So anyways, he takes us to the factory because this whole time he's explaining everything to us. We're in this like little office, like one of those little like mobile home type offices. And so we're walking over to the factory, right? And we get in there, and they're like, well, the factory is 10 degrees hotter than it is outside. Mind you, it is summer. So I said it was early in the year. It's around summer actually, because and that's what makes me remember it, is because it was so hot. And so they were like, it's 10 degrees hotter in here. So you're gonna get about 110-degree days and things like that. And I'm sitting there like, y'all said, am I able to work in the heat? I'm thinking, am I able to work in the heat out? Because remember, I'm thinking we're going to be building fences for houses. So I'm thinking we're just going to be outside. Like, I play football. I've been outside. I practice outside all the time. But no, no. They take us to this factory where it's 10 degrees hotter. And oh my God. So anyways, they take us in, and I'm talking to the guy, and I'm like, um you know, why is there no AC in here? You would assume that the CEO or whoever makes so much money, they would invest into putting some AC in here for the workers. And he was like, "Oh no, man, it's just because it's gonna end up getting cold." They gave me so many excuses to where it's like y'all are running around the fact of the working conditions. But anyways, sorry about that. They get me to my post, right, or station or whatever, and they're like, well, there's too many people over here, you're gonna have to work somewhere else for today, which I didn't know what that meant, right? Because because whenever they tell you that, that does not mean you're gonna be working there for the day. You're gonna be working there. You're gonna Wherever they put you is where you're gonna be working. So wherever you think you're gonna be working, or whatever you signed up for, that is not what you're gonna be doing. I promise you that. But anyways, um so they're moving me away from the people that I'm supposed to be with, right? And the people that I was in the whole training class with, and they look at me, they're like, "Oh, he a strong dude, he can do whatever, we can put him wherever." And then everybody's looking at me kind of funny, and I didn't notice this until around the second or third day. But what they were telling me at the factory is that no males could work with the females. Mind you, we are working in a factory. These are factory females. These are not you're good looking. You don't. These aren't females that you typically would go for, right? So, anyways, they say nobody can work with the females, but they end up letting me work with the females, right? So all the guys in there, they are jealous. They are looking at me like mad as hell because what the females do is way easier than what the guys do. We're putting these little so 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 let me give you some context before I say this. The fences we were actually building were like the metal fences. It's weird. It's the metal fences. They're like this thick. Hold on. They're like this thick, right? And they're fuck, I don't know how to explain it. They have like the pitchfork at the top. It's weird. It's the black metal fences. I don't know if I'm gonna put a picture in there. I'm gonna insert a picture, but anyways, they're the black metal fences, right? And so where what the females were doing, or what they had me doing with the females, was putting these little things on like a fence, like a you know a cow or like a barn. You know how they have the gates that open. It looked like one of those gates, and we were putting them on there, like hanging them like on a rack or something. But anyways, so we're just putting this, and it's just over and over again, like 9, 10 hours of just putting whatever these little things, the caps of the fences, or the bottom cap of the fence. I don't know what they were, because I kept asking. I kept asking these people, what is the purpose of this? Like, why are we doing this? And I was the only one asking these questions. I'm like, bro, why am I the only one asking these questions? And why does nobody have the answer? Not even the managers had the answer. Nobody had the answer. And so I'm like, bro, what type of cult what is this, bro? Like, what is going on with this, bro? So, anyways, I just keep doing it, and I'm like, bro, can I really do this shit for a month? For a month? And then that's the first day, right? That's the first day. So then we get into the second day, right? And mind you, they want me there at like 3:45 in the morning. I don't know. It was some early ass morning time to where I had to be there super early. I had to wake up at like 2 a.m. and then get ready and then go there. But anyways, they had me getting up this early at the ass crack of dawn, right? And then, mind you, I'm with the females, and I didn't know the demographic of people who were there. All the people in this bitch were fucking ex-cons. And I'm gonna get to another point here soon, but all these motherfuckers is ex-cons. So these niggas not only are jealous of me, right? Some of these niggas looking at me like they want me. Like I'm the fucking bitch. Hell no. I was like, bro, fuck no. What the fuck is up with you, nigga? Nah, I don't know what y'all niggas is looking at, but nigga, nah, that's not what we doing here, bro. Fuck no. Anyways, so so the second day, right? We're doing the same shit. I'm with the females again, and these bitches, they just start talking to me. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to call them these ladies. They start talking to me, right? And I'm like, I hope you don't think there's anything, any connection, anything going on between this, because there's nothing, none of that. I don't want no fucking beef with none of these dudes in here. If y'all talking to any dudes in here, I'm not talking to none of y'all in that way nor fashion. And it doesn't matter because I got pulled into some beef any fucking way. But anyways, so the girls are beefing, right? And I'm like, all right, do not put me into this because I do not care. I'm just here to work. I just want to make money and go home. And they didn't listen. They just kept talking to me and kept talking to me and kept talking to me. And now they little work boyfriends are getting jealous because these girls are talking to me. And I'm like, I don't even want them to talk to me. I didn't ask for this. They just started talking to me on their own accord. So, anyways, it gets to around lunchtime, right? And a guy asked me, could I take him to Quick Trip? Mind you, I was going to Quick Trip, but after he asked that, I was no longer going to Quick Trip. I'm sorry. Nah, I was like, I don't really know you like that. Nah, I wouldn't even go on a Quick Trip. I was going to Quick Trip, but I'm not going to Quick Trip after him asking me to go. I ain't even going to Quick Trip no more. And so he's like, all right, it's fine, it's cool. And then I go get my lunch. This is gas station food, so it's like, this ain't that good, right? So then after lunch, just wrap it up to the end of the day, right? So towards the end of this day, they the one of the managers, they come up and talk to me. And this dude, he been playing his role real smooth, right? He'll just come talk to me, act like we cool and everything. And then by this time, he switches me over with his group that's right next to the girls. And I'm like, I told you I don't want to be lifting heavy. I told y'all, like, I'm not lifting heavy. I'm not your average worker. I'm not lifting heavy. I will quit. I promise you, I will quit. But he moves me over to his group, and I'm like, all right, when am I going to go back to the original group that I was supposed to be in before you were telling me that I was going to be working with the girls? And they were like, oh, well, you'll be there in a second. You're just going to move here for now. And what happened was there was another manager, and they saw me talking to whatever girl, or the girl was talking to me. I wasn't talking to her like that, you feel me? But the girl was talking to me, right? And one of the managers saw it, didn't like it, and told him to move me away from the girls because I was distracting them, which they were trying to talk to me, so I guess I was distracted. I don't know. I don't know. That's on them. But anyways, so they moved me over, right? And then we doing all this heavy lifting. These motherfuckers working they ass off. They working they ass off like we working for $90 an hour, bro. These niggas working like I ain't never seen no workers work like this for $14 an hour, bro. But $14? Y'all niggas is working like this? Bro, hell no. I'm like, bro, I'm not working that fucking hard for to be doing all this. Plus you lifting all this shit, wearing your damn back out, doing all that. Nah, I ain't doing that, bro. Y'all got it. And then they're like, hey, you need to pick it up. You need to pick it up. I'm like, no, I don't. You need to pick up that pay. You need to rise my pay. Even if you did rise my pay, I'm not doing all that shit, bro. I quit football for a reason. I do not want to lift heavy, nigga. I do not. No, I'm not doing that shit. But anyways, fuck. Anyways, bro. Um, they got me doing all this heavy lifting and shit, and I keep asking them, when am I going to move back to where I'm supposed to be? And they're like, well, you're gonna move there. It's like they kept saying, ignoring, like, clicking that snooze button, ignoring me. And I'm like, all right, bro, I'm not about to let this shit slide. So then I talked to the highest up manager. And I'm like, hey, bro, if they don't move me, bro, I'm going to end up quitting. Like, I don't know why they keep having me over here, but I'm not supposed to be over here. And then he was like, okay, I'll see what I can do about it. And then, anyways, to get to another point, right? Mind you, while all of this is going on, it's 110 degrees. And then I look up, right? Because it's dark than a bitch in there. I look up and I see fucking metal particles. Metal particles. That means I was breathing that shit in the whole time. Bro. And so I'm like, all right, bro. If these motherfuckers got all this shit going on and then they put me in this place, like, no, bro, I'm not doing this shit. So, anyways, we get to the third day, right? Mind you, I'm getting there at 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's around 10 o'clock by this time, right? And I'm still with that group. And I call that manager over one last time, and I'm like, hey, bro, if you do not move me, bro, like, you're gonna be out one worker. And so he's like, all right. So he gets me on the golf cart, and we move down to where I'm supposed to be. And that manager says, well, you're not supposed to be, or I told you to wait until Monday. I told you this. We're too full. You're just gonna have to go home. Mind you, I don't care. You can send me home, and I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. I called my sister right then and there, bro. I said, hey, I'm about to quit. I don't know. These motherfuckers got me fucked up. It's hella people in here doing all this bullshit, looking at me like I'm a piece of meat. Like, bro, I am not in jail for a reason. I am not in jail for a reason. I'm not doing this shit, bro. So, push come to shove, the motherfucker that I told I wasn't going to Quick Trip, that nigga had his gang looking at me all crazy and shit. And so that's what I mean by the niggas looking at me like they wanted to jump my ass, nigga. They wanted to beat my ass, nigga. They was mad as fuck. I took they bitches. Not, I didn't plan on it. I didn't want them hoes, but to in their eyes, I took they bitches. I didn't share. I didn't take this nigga to go to the store. So I'm just a bitch ass nigga in their eyes, and they all these niggas want to fight me. So, anyways, um, yeah, he told me that he was like, yeah, you can just go home, and I said, fine, I'm going home. I left. I left. It was 3 days. I said I was gonna stay a month. I said I was gonna stay a month, and I lasted 3 days in that bitch. And guess what? It don't end there. It does not end there, because for the next 4 days at home, I was sick. All the metal particles, they caught up to me. I got dead sick. Sick as a bitch. Shit, I was turning into metal. Shit, I was about to become old Tin Man on that little that movie. I don't know what movie it was with the tornado, but I was about to become him. I was about to become that Tin Man, bro. So more of the story, bro. I would never work in a factory again. And if you're working in a factory, I got respect for you, because I would not work there another day in my fucking life. That shit is modern slavery, which is going to be our next video. Modern slavery, and we're going to talk about that. But thank you all to those of you that are watching. And if you've made it this far, you may as well consider hitting that subscribe button. It won't hurt you. It wouldn't hurt, it wouldn't hurt you nor me. But anyways, thank you all. We do have a Discord. That's where you'll find your like-minded individuals. And as always, guys, peace. Oh, and it's linked in the description. Forgot to say that. The Discord is linked in the description. But peace.